Let's start with chapter 23, Physical Security. Physical security can be defined as the protection of personal, professional, hardware, networks, and data from physical circumstances, an event that could cause serious damage to an enterprise or company. Physical security includes protection from natural disaster, fire, theft, vandalism, and terrorism, which can lead to a huge loss when occurred. Physical security involves the use of multiple layers of interdependent systems which include CCTV surveillance, security guard, protective barriers, lock, access control, etc. There are two types of measures in physical security. First is physical measures and second is technical measures. Physical security measures is used for protecting assets, for example, deploying security personnel, etc. Technical measures are used for securing services and components. For example, to secure data servers, we have to install firewalls and honeypot and take out all necessary steps as per the security policy. Why do we need physical security? It is necessary. Physical security is used for restricting unauthorized access to computer. It will reduce manual infiltration on machine. It will protect the integrity of the data stored in the system and to prevent it from stealing and tampering. Physical security also prevents the loss of data against natural disaster. We know that it is difficult to find out when and where natural calamities fall, but by making suitable plans we can save our data from them. What are the factors that affect physical security? The factors that affect physical security are earthquake, flood, dust, terrorist attacks, and fire. We have seen previously that during earthquake we have to suffer a huge loss of information due to damage of data centers. This does not have sufficient backup. Hence, to overcome these problems, we have to make new plans. Hence, we can save our data from these natural disasters. In the same way, floods and fire are also responsible for the loss of information. Let's see general checklist of physical security. First one is dealing with company surrounding. In a company, entry should be restricted to authorized personnel only, and the company premises should be secured by gates, walls, and guards. It is good if you use electric chip gate pass, which work as an identity card for the employee. There should be proper surveillance in the premises. Hence, it is easy to identify the insider employee and the outsider person. For that, we can use CCTV camera in the company periphery, at all important entries and exit points, and also in the corridor of the company. You can also install it as per the need of the security and as per the company policy and guideline. Important files and documents should not be kept on the reception desk, and laptop or monitor should be logged when user is away. In case of servers, the preference of security should be high. The ports which are not in use should be disabled, and server should be logged in rack so that unauthorized person is unable to touch it. In case of workstation area, employees should be educated about the security, and we have to use the CCTV in workstation area. In workstation area, PC should be logged when not in use. In case of wireless access point, it is important to use WPA, WPA2 standards instead of using weak encryption algorithm. Password should be alphanumeric and of 10 to 16 character in length. Use special character in password, it increases the password strength. Password should be complex in nature. Printer and fax should be logged when not in use. It is very important to destroy corrupted media so that dumpster diving is not possible and you save your information from being lost. what we can do on access control. Be sure to prevent unauthorized access to sensitive data. If possible, provide biometric access control to confidential and sensitive data. Provide ID card to every employee so that proper authentication of the employee should be done. In computer equipment maintenance, we can say that designated a person who will be responsible for computer equipment, and computer equipment is repository should be accounted. Avoid wiretapping, because wiretapping is the monitoring of telephone and internet conversation by the third party, often by covert means. It is necessary to avoid it for the protection of wire by using shield cable and regular checking of the wire. The mandatory part of the network is that avoid remote access to company network, because it creates problem if your network is accessed from outside. Data should be encrypted so that sniffing should not be affect it. Lock is used to protect unauthorized access to physical assets such as doors, windows, cabinet, and equipment. Spyware is quite dangerous for physical security because they can defeat your security. To avoid spyware attacks, you should have proper anti-spyware in place and keep it up to date and monitor your system and network regularity. That's all for the security and the physical security.